Cool. Thanks, man. Welcome to Florida. Here we are. Agricultural inspection and a gorgeous kind of sun through the sky sunset. It's only, what time is it? 4:30? Yeah, 4:35. So we got some time. But we're all over 25 miles from the drop now. Still crossing our fingers and T's and P's for the quick drop. We shall see. I might go live there. They said 8 o'clock's when the first time they'll take me. So I got some time. I might go live, might grab some food. Who knows? Not really hungry though, but find somewhere to hang out. And there's not a lot around this place. I've been to this place before. It's just kind of straight off the highway to the left about 1 mile. And there's not much around. There's like a couple restaurants, so convenience store. Let's see what the agricultural has to say. And then the weigh station. What do we got going on here? Got a little, oh, someone broke down. Dang it. That sucks to break down coming into the agricultural station. So they got a Beamer back here, probably helping them. And then, let's get the hood up. Must have been something with the airlines or something, because you gotta be figuring you're coming in coasting. It got a towel underneath it. I don't know, maybe it blew a coolant line, but T's and P's for him. Let's see what's going on. Then we'll reset tonight. Be ready probably early in the morning to head on back up. Probably get to Savannah. Look for a load either right back down into Florida or something coming back up to the Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina area. We shall see. Just waving everybody through. Come on in. Like you stop to see if they're going to talk to you, and then they just like end up waving at you. Like, you're like, okay. Yeah, like I just saw him, he gave me a thumb, like, get out of here. See if we get the thumb. So we good to go? Yeah. He like just raised his hand. All right. Rush hour and people are Indy 500 in around here. Getting past like I'm standing still everywhere. We're taking exit 360. Those little overpasses right there are the 295 loop, I think it's called. I don't know if it's 295, 390. I could lose track, but I think it's 295. Goes around Jacksonville. You don't really ever want to take that out to the coast. It'll try and reroute you that way sometimes. It saves you like a mile. But it takes a pretty steep bridge to go over the bay. So, not bad, but I mean, just why not stay on flat land and just go straight through on 95. So, we're exiting 360 in about a mile. And it's getting to rush hour about 5 o'clock. Time to get home for a Wednesday. And then Aaron Rodgers, I just heard, if you guys aren't football fans, tune out for a second. He just got out of the COVID protocol. He'll be out 2 weeks. That was a great game. They played out in Arizona. I used to live in Arizona for 18 years before I moved to the South Carolina area with T-Dubs. But I was a Cardinals fan. Went to plenty of games in that stadium that they played in. And it was crazy to see the end of the game end like that. But all hats off to Rodgers playing away on a away field and doing pretty dang good. So they came away with the win. But now he's out for 2 games. So T's and P's to him and hope he can get back quick enough because he's a great quarterback to watch. But those Arizona Cardinals are pretty dang good too. They were missing Hopkins and I forget who else, but it's gonna be a crazy season. See who ends up winning the Super Bowl this year. A lot of good teams out there. And the Los Angeles Rams just signed another great player from Denver, Von Miller. So, crazy. That's a little football talk for you today. But this is our exit, and then we just take a quick left. And it's there on the left, so I'll probably try and check in, see if they send me back out, and just see if they'll take it early. I mean, I'd imagine they can take it any time of the day, but the appointment specifically says 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's kind of a big window, but 70 degrees down here in Jacksonville, not cold in Florida. So we're not going to be testing that APU heater tonight, but we tested a little bit this morning, or last morning, up there in Asheville, and it worked great. So let's get to Bush Drive, I think it is. Good old Budweiser. Here we go, green light. Okay, see how this goes. Here we are in lane 1, just tandems. RFID, I'm not 100% what that means. I don't know if that means refined deliveries. I don't know what that means. I think it's dedicated. I don't know. We're gonna wait here to be told what to do. Looks like we have to wear our vests, so we'll grab that and put it on. It looks like the guy in front of me is delivering too, so hopefully we can be on his schedule. All right, vest is on. T-Dubs is sending me pictures of the hand painting she just did. Do not enter if you're sick. No entry. Stop before entering scales. Okay. I guess we're just gonna pull on, see what happens. I'm returning some of the plastic pallets and the separators from Asheville.
Okay, so you have to check it in on the screen over there. You press the button at the top.
Oh, okay. I haven't been here a long time. You'll ask me what? Oh, okay, cool. All right, so check in on the screen right here. So that's how long it's been since I've been here. Okay, they're processing it, and we are 52,180. All right. See what it says.
Time to start with the paperwork.
Okay. Let's go back in there.
Oh. Been here before?
I've been here just to pick up but never drop, like never deliver. But it's a live unload, right?
Yes, sir. So stop sign, turn to the right, all the way down till you see the building, and just take it to the right, all the way around, like literally to the side of the
Just keep on that side,
yes.
and then 11.
Yes.
Okay, then the green light come back up. Right, thank you. And that is a major score. Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock and they're taking me, so cool. Door 11, get them unloaded. Awesome. Love it when it works like that. Then I can get somewhere, get some food, get some sleep, get reset in the morning, get back at it. Let's go find door 11, she said. Right. It's on this side of the building, so. The little thing is up. Budweiser truck's taking off in front of me, and we will follow him to door 11. All right. My first year as a truck driver, I used a lot of Uber freight, and I would take a lot of loads, like beer loads, heavy loads, whatever load I can get, just to make it work, just to make the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work, as my 6-year-old Cash would say. But whenever I was coming out of Florida, they had a lot of loads coming out of here. So I would take a lot from here. Sometimes it took a long time to get loaded, sometimes they were pretty quick. But they were always heavy, and a lot of them were like going back to Columbia, $600. Sometimes going back like towards the House, Greenville area, but just got me back up north so I could get something else. I appreciate them. So we're 33, 32, so 11 should be to the right. We should hopefully, they can get us unloaded pretty quick and we can reset. Okay. Yeah, I sat in these doors right where these guys are before for little bits of time. I've picked up back over here too. Got the yard jockey pulling out there. Okay. Looks like he's pulling out kind of. See if I can dip under him because I need my trailer on this side anyways. I don't know what he's doing, but I'll dip over here and see if they're gonna go that way. I think she's typing something into the computer. Or she's just staring me down. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just trying to get under you. See where you're going with this thing. But 11 is, there's another yard jockey there. Is he pulling out too? 11, I think, still has a trailer in it, so I'm gonna have to wait. But I'm gonna get situated. So I'm kind of in the right area, but I'll wait till this. He's hooking up airlines. I'll go past him. Get out of the way. Yeah, 11's got a Warner trailer in there, so I'm gonna have to wait for that one to leave. Hey, bud, sorry to interrupt you. She said 11. Do you think 12 or 11 matters? Or should I just wait for 11 to get open? I don't. She said go 11. He said just pull off to the side. We have to come and get this one. I said, okay. No problem, man. Get my truck out of the way. Get it set up where I can just go right back in there, but I'll open my doors until then. All right, Budweiser. Do this. This is what we had. These are like the protectors and the pallets that go on the beer to keep them safe. Let's get those straps off and get ready. Like the fighters are blocking the whole thing?
They're still blocking.
Is it okay if I just stay here or just come back and tell them when I can go? Or?
Yeah, I'll just come back and tell you when you can go.
Okay.
The guy down the way right there, he's ready too, but his curtains are pulled. He must be asleep. I said, I'm not gonna bother him, but I see you sitting here. I said, I'll say something.
Oh, they keep texting me and telling me to leave. Just don't worry about it?
Ignore it.
Okay.
There's nothing we can do.
Okay. Cool.
That's coming from security.
All right.
They don't know any better.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just adjust them, but I'll just stay right here.
The inside, they're all over.
All right, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm sitting right over there on the other side. So as soon as I see they're out of the way, I'll come back.
Cool. Thanks, man. So yeah, we have a little live feed tonight, and check it out. A little bit of a blazing barbecue going on over there, so I guess we'll just hang out and chill with our new cool lights. Okay, let's shut this thing down because he said he's gonna unlock the airline, but he never did. So I don't want to just keep idling. Maybe we're sleeping at Budweiser. Who knows? Well, good morning. Whew. Oh, jeez. APU worked great, and Convoy gave me another load, which is awesome. So I bid on it last night and woke up and said, confirm bid. Here we go. Let's go pick it up. Well, it was only 20 miles away from where we were last night. Just got to go out to the west a little bit. I believe it's the BJ's wholesale place. I'm not sure. Huge place on the satellite imaging, but it doesn't have the name of what it is. So I'm pretty sure it's in the same area. But it could be something else. It could be Publix. It could be something. But there's a bunch of warehousing over here. Walmart has one. Publix has one. But I love it when it's 20 miles of deadhead taking me right back to the city I live in. I mean, you can't complain about it. I didn't think they would come up that much on it. They were offering it for $6.50. So we went double what they were offering, a little more than, about less than double. We will take it late delivery. They had another one. They had two of them. One delivered like, I think it was 9 a.m. I would love to have had that one, but with the 2 p.m. I can get some more done on the hot tub. I can be home for T-Dub so she can just take Cash to school. And that's the one thing about taking one boy to school and having 2 little ones. All praise to T-Dub. She has to wake up little baby Kai, Cobra Kai, and wake up Crazy Case and middle child, and then take Cash to school and then bring him back home. So she has to wake them up about an hour and a half earlier than they usually wake up just to take Cash to school if nobody's home or if her mom doesn't come over that early. So if I'm home, she can just take Cash and come on back and get back in bed and wait for those 2 to get out of their beds and come up. So it's easier for her if I'm home. So that'll be nice for her tomorrow. God willing, I can get this rig back home and she's running great. Taking exit 350. It's a toll road if you head south, but we just kind of branch off and go west again, and it's 5 miles on the frontage road. So yeah, we take this little Beaver Street, and that's actually the address the place is on, is Beaver Street. So unless this highway's been newly constructed, I don't think this is Publix. I think Publix is back that way to the east a little bit more. We'll see what we're getting, but it looks like it's a big distribution center for groceries. So maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe this road is new. We're 5 miles away right here, and it's on Beaver Street. So we go down 5 miles. After we take this little loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop. Nobody coming from my left. Okay. 61 degrees though. It was 71 middle of the day yesterday when I got there to Budweiser. Then Budweiser just I'm just lucky I got to Budweiser when I did, how early I did, because they put me in a door like at 6 o'clock, and they didn't start unloading me till exactly 8 o'clock, which was my opening to my appointment time. And then they finished me 15 minutes after 10 o'clock. Then they told me I couldn't leave, so I was like, okay. Got some detention there, and Convoy's really good about detention. They pay it like once I left the facility, it updates right away. You're done. You've left, and then your rate con automatically just changes to how much time you were over the 2 hours that you were there. So it's pretty cool. So we ended up getting like 24.50 or something like that instead of 23.70. So I said, okay, cool. I'll take that. Glad I got there early, because if I would have got there right at 8 or even a little bit later, then that fire's going on, they're not going to check me in. So God was looking over us. Got in there. Okay, 4.5 miles left on this road, and we will see what we got. Winn-Dixie Parkway, so that leads me to believe it might be Winn-Dixie. 15,500 Beaver Drive, and oh no, it's CNS Wholesale. Okay, but it's Winn-Dixie, so CNS maybe used to be Winn-Dixie. I was maybe thinking, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't been to CNS down here. I've been to the one right by my house, and they're pretty good. I mean, they're, as long as you're right there on your appointment time, they're very strict about right on your appointment time, and that's probably how this place is. But this is an open window from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. So let's see what they got. But empty pallets, just used just like I just took from Budweiser. But these will probably be wood. Those Budweiser ones, there was plastic, nice empty pallets, and there was those dividers that like go in the back, don't secure the load. So I guess people need to move around their stuff right now, which is fine with me. Here we go to the right, CNS Wholesale. Okay, never delivered it. I delivered to the BJ's Wholesale, Publix, and Walmart, but not this one. There's always a first. Automobiles only, right lane. Okay. So we'll stay left lane. Concealed weapons and firearms are illegal. Okay. All trucks left. Building could use a little paint. Yeah, but. Oh, okay, so we can go left and then swing back around. I get it. Nobody coming. We'll take that turn. And that's Highway 10 right there. All those trucks going by. CNS Wholesale, if you ever delivered to Greenville, there's the little lot. There's like, you'll first go over the railroad tracks. You can go left right away, but just keep going straight, and there's like a drop lot. You have to go there, and then a guy in a white pickup truck usually, I think once there's been a gray pickup truck, he'll come and like take your paperwork and check in and then tell you where to go. It's a little bit confusing, but if you just pull straight into that little gate, they're just like, now you gotta go over here, wait for that guy to check you in. So, okay. Attention on this one, but whatever. It's $12.50 out of Florida back to home. That's not bad for us. We'll take that. If I had those lined up all day, I would take those all day. $1,200 back to Simpsonville. but they don't always need pallets moved. Okay, so I'm guessing that you're supposed to park here and then go check in. I don't see any signs that say that. You guys are all sleeping. So I'm just gonna follow the line and go up there. Commercial vehicle, inbound, stop. Okay. Well, see what happens here. I'm here, but I'm picking up empty pallets. Yeah. Jet pallets is going back to South Carolina.
We had to go to this door right here. So she can give you a gate pass in order for you to get in.
Okay.
I do have some trucks behind you that I'm trying to get in.
So, do you need me to pull?
I just move over somewhere out the way.
Okay, and then come back to that door? Okay, thank you. So I think you do have to go check in, park your truck and check in, but they don't have a sign saying that, so she said just park out of the way and go check in. So we're gonna go straight back against this little thing right here. Well, let's go check in. Wearing the beanie today because it's a little bit cold where I'm going, but not that cold right here. So let's check out what we got to do to get checked in. Wasn't sure I went to the right place. Sorry. Picking up empty pallets. Going back to South Carolina.
We contacted the broker, so see what you can do on your end.
Is he talking to me? Sorry. I thought he was talking to me. What was that? This is me? Okay, sorry.
Here's some examples. We have a couple specifics here. Now, again, it's not specifically protecting us from our screens, right?
We got the salvage dock, it's the building behind our shop. You can see go to the right, go around, 300 doors.
300 doors? And check in with them? Okay. So parking one of those, or is there a place I have to go inside the building?
So you got to go inside and check.
Okay. Thank you. So not the nicest people, but told me where to go, so can't complain. But one guy was talking to somebody else, didn't even acknowledge me, but I thought he was talking to me. And then she said, no, it's me. And I was like, okay. So I talked to her, and then he like grabbed paper out of my hand and said, there's 300 doors. I'm like, all right, just trying to figure it out, guys. Sorry for upsetting you. Let's get this done. Find 300 doors, and our mission is complete. A lot of trucks around here, though. Let's get there. So they said behind the building right here, and then they pointed straight ahead, so I'm believing it's to the left. Bunch of reefer units. Those are the 100s over there, and 200s straight ahead. A nice black Mack Anthem to my left. Building B. So this has to be 300s over here. Or maybe that's to my right, because that says 400s. Maybe the back side of 400s, because on the right side there's no numbers on the doors. If I would have went straight, there's no way to get to this backside, so I have to go left to go around the back. Maybe not, because there's trailers right there. Okay, and there's a big pond of water back there, so that's definitely not it. Alright, moving around. Maybe it's behind the 200s. To our left is 400s, to the right is service bays. those are 300s right there. No, that's 422. People got to think I'm crazy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know where the 300 doors are? The 300 doors? Back of where? Back of this building or that building? Backside? Okay, thank you. All the way back behind the 200s. I kind of could have said that, but it's all good. Very back of the building. They're busy with trucks getting loaded up right here. Trucks sending stuff out to, or maybe they're delivering, probably getting stuff taken inbound. And they distribute it themselves. Okay. Let's get these pallets and get on the road. Hopefully they're ready to load. Trucks back here. This guy's in front of me, so I'm gonna pull behind him. I might do it one truck at a time or something. I don't know. We'll go figure it out though. 'Cause he's empty. Let's grab our little gate pass thing they gave us. See what happens. Right. Where do we go? There's a door right there. Hopefully that's the one. We shall see. How we doing, guys? Do you know who I check in with to pick up some of these? Inside the office? Thanks, bud. Yeah, they going back to South Carolina?
You got a 360.
Yeah.
I may have to. Yeah, just let your dispatch know. I'm gonna get a reschedule for next week.
Okay, so you're overbooked today?
Yeah, I already had 3. That's my 3rd one. Back in the door now.
Okay.
And I won't have enough pallets to load you, so I'll try to get a reschedule for next week, and then we'll go from there.
Cool, man. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
That's trucking. That's how it goes sometimes. He says he's already got 3 trucks here. He won't have enough pallets to load me. I said, okay. He says, talk to dispatcher. We'll reschedule it for next week. I'm like, I probably won't be here next week. So, all good. We'll get back on the road, see if we can find something else. But that's trucking. Now it's a matter of letting Convoy know they said they won't load me. Let's see how we get back out of here. CNS vehicles outbound, commercial vehicles outbound. Okay, let's stay on this far right now. Stop right here, and then I'm gonna think I have to go to the next one. They probably want to look in the back of my truck, make sure I'm not taking any brown sugar or soup. Who knows what's in the back of the truck. We did not get a load. It would have been nice to have that to go back. So TONU is a truck order not used. TONU. And typically like $150. But free money, fuel money. Much rather have 1200. What's going on, man?
How you doing?
How you doing? You watch the channel?
I do.
That's
I do.
What's your name? We're video.
I'm Calvin.
Calvin, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
I just got some pallets, but I didn't have enough. So I'm going to go home.
All right,
Tell the
man.
family I said hello.
All
Nice to
right,
meet you.
man.
You live out here?
I do. I live in
Nice.
Jacksonville.
Okay.
Work for these guys right here.
Heck yeah, we got one of these right by Greenville. Right by
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Yeah, we miss you guys, man. You going
I know,
and
everyone's like,
stuff,
where'd you
man.
guys go? Like,
You
we
scared
gotta
me
go.
there for a minute. I was like, hey, I hope everything's okay.
We're back.
All right, you be
Later,
good,
Calvin.
man.
Take care, man. Well, Calvin's one. That's awesome. Nice meeting you today, buddy. Well, 40 minutes, 40 miles wasted, 20 both way. Go out to 10 for a little bit, good sightseeing, but nothing really happening. There's one load going on. JB Hunt from right here in Jacksonville picks up, I want to say at noon as an open window. It goes all the way down almost to Miami. They're offering it for 1,100, 330 miles. I said I'll do it for 22, but we'll see if somebody responds. They track you on your GPS, so once you start moving away from the pickup, they're like, oh, wait, come back. Take that for us, please, if they really need you, so we'll see. Right now, we need to get at least out of Florida, get up to Savannah, if nothing's going to pop up. But I looked at some Savannah loads before I left, and there's not many up there. I don't know. Maybe they're all coming off container. Maybe they're not even warehousing it. They're just taking the container straight to where it goes. I don't know. But we need to get out of Jacksonville, get out of Florida, and see what the day holds. Heading out of Florida, hanging out with Mayflower over there. Always come to complete stop, follow the speed limits. They vary, 35 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour. And don't stop really quickly on the scale. They get mad at you for that. Roll down your window. Back tires are on there, and then release your brakes. And it'll release you in, wave to the guard shack, and keep going, and race Mayflower out of here. He's probably a little bit done. Probably pass the scales up here. Don't want to do that. You don't get the little pre-pass thing, bypass. Don't just drop by the scales and think you're going to be okay. They will come get you. Like so up here. So that JB Hunt load, they just rejected it. It was $1,100 and I did 21, and they came back with like a generic 20, like 1167 or something like that. I said, okay, 21, and then they rejected it, but then it was listed at 1,300, so that was what those pictures were. And so I went back with 21 again, and then it came up to 1,500. Then I did 20,000 or 2,050. Yeah, don't just go past the scales, you get in trouble. 20,050. Some people just don't know though. It looks like they're a new moving company or something. They just think that they don't have to go in there, but yeah, any box truck still has to go in there. So get $20,000 or $2,050, and they said 1,500. They did like 1,500 twice, and then they just rejected it again. So it's okay. But I'm not going all the way down to Miami and then deadheading all the way back out of Florida for another 300. It's like 335 miles to the state line, I think. So just gotta double your miles. Think it's, instead of being 330 miles, think of it being like 600 miles. Even though you're empty, you're getting great fuel mileage. So little food for thought. Get the agricultural center, and then I have a load I'm working right now. Might get it to C.H. Robinson. They took my offer, but there was stipulations to it. I said, because it was from right here in Riceboro, which is like between Jacksonville and Savannah, Georgia, down to Clearwater, Florida, like just by Tampa, 190, like 220, 190 miles. I said, okay, I'll do that for 1,800 if you guys want it. It was 20,000 pounds. And then he emails me and said his tanker endorsement, which I have, which means you can drive tankers, you can control the surge of the liquid in there, which is like the forward and back movement or side to side. And then he said also you have to have a hand cart. You have to hand cart each one of them to the back of the trailer. They won't enter your trailer. I said, okay, that makes a difference. So 18 turns into 22. So if I have to go rent a hand cart, and then I don't mind pulling to the back of the truck. It's just getting a hand cart is the thing. Can't go down to Home Depot and rent one with a pickup truck. I'm in a semi truck, you know. So that's where we're sitting now. I'd say 22. See if he emails me back. And we'll probably stop exit 1 and get a little refreshment, get out of Florida, and then keep rolling up. But if that Riceboro one doesn't roll out or work out, then we'll just keep rolling towards Savannah. But there's not as many loads, maybe Charleston, and then if nothing, we'll go back home. We'll see what happens. Well, we got the load, and the sun that just came out. It's been cloudy, overcast the whole time this morning, and now it's out. So you guys are good luck. But the C.H. Robinson buddy called me and he said, hey, they won't do 22 on that, and for renting a pallet jack. And I said, okay, well, I'll be driving by there about 1 o'clock. So that's when the appointment is. The appointment's about 1 o'clock, and it's about 12:56 right now. So this is the exit to get there. And I said, okay, well, just let them know I'll be running by about 1 o'clock. And if they want to do $2,000, I'll do it. So that means I have to rent a pallet jack though. So I have to get this on the truck and figure out where that's gonna be. So inch out here, I can't really see to the right. Oh no, we're clear. All right. One car in the other lane, but not coming quickly. So we go up here a little bit. I think I've been here before. I'm not 100% sure. It says Chemtol. So that's the name I don't remember, but Chemical Plant Road is where it's at. But I have picked up over here paper rolls, and I picked up chemicals. Like, I don't know what it was, but we'll see what it is today. It's only 20,000 pounds, and it's going right back down to Clearwater. About a 4-hour drive, 4 hours, 20-minute drive. Okay, BMW, there you go. Whoa, buddy. All right. Quick on the brakes. But yeah, let's go pick it up. It's awesome. A little something. Instead of getting back home, though, I gotta keep working. Gotta try and make some money out here, and then that puts us in Florida on a Friday. It's a 9 a.m. drop, so hopefully they can get it off quickly, and I can return the pallet jack, and then we can go ahead and try and find something else. Might just buy a pallet jack from Harbor Freight, find a way to strap it underneath a trailer or something. I don't know, make something up for it. Add some more weight to the truck. Either way, we got a load, so let's go see if we can get this on the truck quickly. So yes, I have been here before. I delivered here though, very back, like bags of some kind of plastic that they melt down here or something. But here it is. It says on the instructions, go through second caution light, park on the right. Let's wait for this car to come out so we can go ahead and go. And look, I think that tanker's gonna wait for us. That's nice. Thank you, tanker. A lot of people have taken out that curve. We're gonna barely miss it. There we go. Truck straight, okay. Waving a thank you. This is parking a lot and checking at the guard shack. I read the little instructions they had. But yeah, straight ahead, there's a building right there on the left. That's where I delivered last time, I remember that. So we've got a lot of tankers, but not too much, a couple drive-ins. We had a 1 o'clock appointment, it's 1:10. Let's see what they have to say today. Big old place though. I'll probably get some food and go live and ask you guys if any of you live in the area or on the way to St. Petersburg that have a pallet jack. It'd be very, very nice if you did. This has to be non-hazardous because he knows I'm not hazmat. And I don't have placards. Let's see what they say. So I walked up there and she walks out and she's like, do you have pants in your truck? And I said, yep. And she said, go put them on. I said, okay. It's 64 degrees out here. And probably shouldn't be wearing the beanie, but I thought it'd be colder. But we're going back to Florida, so we don't need it. Got some nice new tires. But let's go put some pants on because a lot of the chemical places are like goggles, hard hat, pants. So we'll go put those on. Then we'll go get checked in. I told her we have a 1 o'clock appointment. Is that gonna be okay? She said, you'll be fine. Just go put pants on. I said, all right.
Somebody come out with some information for you, okay?
So I'm going to come and do the second year.
You know that truck? How you doing, sir?
Good, how you doing?
First time here?
I've been here like 2 times before, but I don't have any card that says I was. So.
Well, I need your driver's license.
Okay.
You gotta watch it?
This safety training video is provided to introduce you to our site facility and our required safety, health, environmental, and security practices. Our operating processes are designed.
And come back. Even though it was a 1 o'clock appointment, do they push you back or they kind of just get you whenever they can?
I couldn't tell you. They have like 4 or 5 doors open, so.
Okay. So whenever you come out, they go in?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. You good? She good? You good? Well, that was a fun video to watch. Get a little pager, and we got ready. We got our pants on. I think I picked up here once before too, there pretty quick, but all these trucks here waiting makes me wonder. So we shall see. If it takes over 2 hours, we might just cancel it. Maybe an hour and a half. It's just a lot of. My clock for the day is 7 hours of driving time right now, so it's about a 4.5 hour drive. But total hours for the day, I started today about 10:30, so I have till midnight. Yeah, I could probably make it, but it all depends on how quickly they get it done. But once this little pager goes off, then we go to the second gate. We'll see what they say. I only sat here for about 2 minutes. It's going off. Okay, let's go. I gotta back out of here. After I went and got my pants on, I came out, walked all the way back up there, and then they told me to move your truck up because I was back here, kind of behind this truck. They're like, please move your truck up. I was like, okay, so I moved my truck up, but now I have to move my truck back because I can't clear that curb over there. Whatever, we'll get this done eventually. Now I'm just hoping there's an opening between all these trucks to get through because I can't make that turn with that curb. We shall see. Turn the trailer a little sideways so it doesn't get on the road. I think we can fit behind that last road as long as there's not like a box truck over there. Just gotta get my trailer far enough back that I'm not gonna be able to clear it. So we should see. Oh, we got some mud. Of course we got some mud. Let's see if we can get around. Okay.
Been here before.
About 2 years ago.
See that green building? That's where you going.
Okay, we're in tight quarters on that turn if you don't want to take out their planter right here, which a couple people have. So don't think there'll be a bunch of big trucks coming through, or maybe not, I don't know. Pretty cool plant. Where he's told me to go, I vaguely remember going there once before, so let's go over there, door E. I don't think we need to go into truck scale, we're only picking up 20,000 pounds. And it looks like we're getting like, we're going to like a water processing plant, water treatment plant. And it looks like we're getting whatever kind of chemical they use to help process that water. So that is what we're getting. Green building, door E. Let's do it. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, I like it. A little bit of a blind side, but let's see. Is it the dock to the right? I think it's the dock to the right. B, C, D, E, F. Okay, second to last one. Yeah, because we have plenty of runway to the left to get in there. So let's cut it over here and then pull out that way. There's a heavy smell of like when you open an epoxy, like when you mix the two epoxies together. How's that smell? Too. A lot of traffic going by, so we'll let these little golf carts and stuff go by. A tractor going by too. Like an actual tractor, not a truck tractor. There's one guy in the warehouse waiting for me already. So let's get back there and open those doors. You want me to slide the tandems? He said, do not worry about sliding the tandems. I said, okay. Okay. There's a helicopter pad right there too. I didn't even see that. Funny thing about the W9 compared to the Volvo, it takes longer for the trailer to move. So you have to turn even sooner. There we go. Should be touched down in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Almost. I thought that was it, but it wasn't. Looking here and locking. 1. There we go. Locked in. Okay, let's get loaded with some water chemicals. There's the helio pad, and can you guys explain to me why that engine sounds that way? It sounds like it's like sparking electricity, but I don't think it's electric, but maybe it is. I don't know. You don't see any steam coming off the stacks. Who knows? Let me know if you've ever done with that, guys. That wasn't bad. Actually, a pretty quick load, 20 minutes maybe. And when that train took off, it did sound like a normal train, but made that weird crackling noise while I was sitting there. So let's head back to the gate. Gave us our paperwork, gave us a form to give to the front, and we're out of here. We have about 6.5 hours left on our clock for drive time, for total hours. Yeah, it's about a 5-hour drive, so we should be good. And I'll probably go live because I do need a pallet jack. I'll be delivering to the Pinellas County water treatment in St. Petersburg, and I need someone to either help me find a pallet jack, or maybe someone has one. I can just stop by and pick it up. That would be grand. But this is a long video, so we're gonna get some food, probably go live, and end this one out. But let's head down to St. Pete. And that's it. We are out of here. Let's head to get some food. Got us done a lot quicker than I thought they would, because all these trucks are still here that were here when I was here. Almost missed that sign that said trucks, go this way. I thought we went straight. Well, that's it for today, guys. We'll wrap it up. Get a little measuring tape out of the little toolbox, because Traveling with the Bells, B-E-L-L-S, check them out. They are working with somebody that's a good friend of theirs to make us a cross ornament. So we have to do some measurements of up here where it'll mount. So check them out. God bless you guys. And we got a pallet jack. We went live just now inside of Petro at Bojangles. And sorry for the long video today, but it's been a crazy one. And we're gonna spend the night in Ocala, somewhere around there, and pick it up at 7 a.m. and then go straight down, deliver at 9, bring it back, and head on out of Florida. So kind of crazy, but you guys are awesome. God bless you. Please check out JustTruckin.Shop. The giveaway of that red truck is next month or first week of December. So get everything you can from there, and grab a beanie, grab whatever you need, because it's getting cold out there. Grab a sweaty sweatshirt. All right, God bless you. I'm gonna do some measurements.